What's up guys, I'm Zach and welcome to another exciting video. Today we're going to be checking out the Lyst Index top products of 2023 in Q1, which is obviously just passed now. Now Lyst uses search engine and the algorithms to determine what is the most popular products being searched for right now, what's hot, what's not, and what people are actually buying. So we're going to go through, and I actually picked up 5 of the items of the top 10. So I think without further ado, we just go straight into it. I have got my phone on me so I can look at all the details of each product as we go through them. Number 1 on the list is a Uniqlo round mini shoulder bag. I picked this up in the black and beige colorway. They've listed the beige colorway as number 1. I'm not sure if the colorways they've put forward in this actual list is the colorways that are the most popular, or they're just using that for demonstration purposes. Nonetheless, the shoulder bag, I picked this up in the 2 colorways to give it a go. I was actually so pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed this piece. I think the biggest shock was that I didn't pick up this piece originally, and I had seen it in Uniqlo, and I just thought that for 1 was a bit small, and 2 wouldn't really fit my style and aesthetic in general. I did tend to like the black bag a lot more, and that's just because I wear black a lot more, so it fits into my rotation and my wardrobe as a color scheme much easier than the beige one. However, I did think the beige one was quite nice as well. The straps are adjustable, so you can adjust it to your liking. It was quite tight when I first bought it, but you can adjust it right down to basically just being a handbag, which is obviously super great. I love super versatile items, and yeah, that's number 1 on the list. Thought that was a great pickup. I definitely think it is worth the price. If you guys are looking for a shoulder bag, that is definitely the one to be picking up for this season so far. Number 2 on the list was actually quite a surprising one. I had seen it pop up quite a bit online, but I didn't actually think that people were searching for them and purchasing them as much as like I would have thought, I guess. And these are the Owens Chrysler glasses. Now these glasses are absolutely absurd. Honestly, I only picked it up in this yellow colorway because I couldn't get my hands on the black one, and I'm definitely going to return these glasses. I'm not keeping these glasses. They cost me like $900. I did want to give them a go and see what they look like in person for you guys, and they are absolutely absurd. They are sort of cool, I will admit, but they do remind me of ski glasses, and I definitely think they're worth the price, guys. I don't know how this is number 2 on the list, but it is quite a shocking one. The yellow especially didn't help. It is very bold indeed. Moving on to number 3, this is no surprise at all. This is the Skim Sculpt bodysuit. The bodysuit has been worn by many influencers, many girls. I know a lot of people just within my friend group alone that own the piece. I think it's fantastic. It looks great. Obviously, I won't be testing this one, however, unfortunately. So that being said, let's move on. Number 4 is the Mischief red big boots. These are fantastic. I did see if I could try and get my hands on a pair, but unfortunately, they're just a bit hard to track down at the moment, especially in Sydney, Australia, considering how many pairs are actually made. But I think they are very cool nonetheless. I don't think they're very wearable, honestly, in my opinion, and I wouldn't pick them up, especially for the price that they are being sold for at the moment. But I think they're a very cool concept, and if you're an Astro boy, you'll love it. Moving on to number 5, something that I was a bit shocked about because I hadn't seen this trending or around on Instagram at all, and that is the Diesel Denim maxi skirt. Obviously this must be popular, and I'm just not looking in the right places. Obviously that's not quite my crowd in the first place, so I won't be looking or perhaps receiving when people are wearing this skirt, but I guess it's a popular skirt, so let's move on. Moving on, I have seen these actually quite a lot. This is number 6. This is the Bottega Veneta drop earrings. I think these are super sick. They're super elegant, super nice. I think girls could wear these on any occasion, especially dressed up, down. These look fantastic. I don't wear earrings, so we are going to be passing this one, but I think this is a cool drop nonetheless. The price is quite expensive. It is Bottega Veneta after all, so the price is quite astronomical. But personally, I think for jewelry, if you're willing to spend the money and you are going to get a lot of use out of it, I definitely think it might actually be worth the price. But that's very cool. Anyway, moving on to something I do actually have in hand. These are the Adidas Gazelle sneakers. They listed these in green and white pair, so I thought, what better one to try out than the green and white pair? I picked these up. I think they are super nice, and I definitely understand that the Gazelles are sort of having a moment as well right now. Personally, I am leaning more towards the Samba movement than the Gazelles movement, but I do like the old Adidas silhouettes coming back at the moment. I definitely think it's a great look, styled correctly with some oversized baggy jeans, which I'm obviously wearing in the on-foot video of this portion. I think these are really cool. I definitely love the green. I think green suits the Adidas look especially, and I think this is probably one of the better colorways for the Gazelles nonetheless. But I think these styled right can definitely be a look. However, these aren't really the shoes for me, though I'm not surprised that they made it on the list at number 7. Moving on to a pair of baggy jeans which I picked up. I think these are actually so sick. These are the Weekday Astro Loose baggy jeans. I picked them up in the blue and the black colorway to try on, And man, these things are baggy. Now, I don't know if it's just me because I don't wear a lot of baggy jeans, and that's something I'm definitely looking to get into. But from going from like sort of slim fit to absolutely super oversized baggy jeans, it was definitely a bit of a transition for me. However, I do think they look really sick. Personally, I like the black colorway more. I think that one's way more wearable, at least for my style. Again, I tend to wear a lot of black, so it just suits my look a lot more. And I think these are actually really cool. I definitely think they're worth the price, and I will be looking into picking up some more items from Weekday in general, especially after trying out these jeans. But it is no surprise that these jeans are on the list. I think baggy jeans are really in at the moment, especially with that oversized look, with Balenciaga coming in with these oversized silhouettes and hugely oversized pants. So it's no shock that they are trending right now. And I must say, Weekday's bang to buck ratio is fantastic. These are definitely worth the price, and I highly recommend you guys pick these up if you are after a pair of baggy jeans. Moving on to number 9, and I know I'm going to butcher this brand's name, so I do apologize in advance. This is the Shoulder Bag. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly at all. However, I don't know much about bags or this brand in general. It does look pretty sick. It's sort of like a heart-shaped type bag, and I really love the color they've used. This sort of brown, dark taupe. It's really quite elegant and nice, and I can understand why it might be trending. However, I haven't seen anything of this bag online or on Instagram, but I obviously must be looking in the wrong places. But yes, definitely not seeing it. This bag, it does look sick, but I can't really speak more on it other than that. But moving on to number 10, this one I did actually pick up, and I know it has listed that these are the Maison Margiela Cross High sneakers, but I ended up picking up the low and the high just because I think this collaboration is so sick, guys. This is honestly a fantastic merge of two brands, especially Maison Margiela and Salomon right now. They're both having a moment. I think these look really sick. I have been debating whether I like the high or low more. However, I actually think I like the low more. I know they have listed the high here, but I think the low just looks so sick, especially with that shroud that comes up and you can adjust it to the way of your liking. I have no doubt that this deserves to be on this list. I think it would have been a bit higher up than number 10, especially considering Rihanna performed in a pair for the Super Bowl. But nonetheless, I think this is a super sick pair. I'm definitely a fan of the low ones in comparison to the high, but nonetheless, you will be seeing them on feet right now. They are pretty sick regardless, especially if you're liking that tactile, minimal type aesthetic. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of the list for Q1's 2023's hottest products. Let me know if you think that anything else deserved to be on this list, if something should have been removed, if there's a piece on this list that you're interested about or have already picked up. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm actually quite interested to see if any of these items have actually been picked up by you guys. That will be super interesting to find out. Out of the entire list, my two favorite have to be the Weekday Astro Loose Baggy Jeans and the Salomon and Maison Margiela sneakers. Those two items I picked up for these videos, and I will be keeping them because I think they're absolutely sick. For the Salomons, I will be keeping the low version, however, not the high tops like the list indicates. It's been super exciting for me to look into this list, guys, and I think it's super interesting to see what's hot, what's trending right now. And guys, if you want me to continue making list index videos for out the Q2, Q3, and Q4 quarters, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below as I mentioned before, and I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Alright, see ya.